My roommate, sweet mate, and I are having a dinner party tonight, and we made so much pasta that we had to strain it in the sink. And there's pasta all over the sink now, or I mean not the sink, the shower. And like there was pasta all over the floor, and then Betsy got pasta sauce all over her white shirt, and
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I saw you there once.
I didn't know it was floor 11. I just went.
Okay, so you know how the other day I was, oh, first of all, do you see this? It's probably going to be backwards to you because this is mirrored and I don't know how to change it, but it says love because today is National Suicide Prevention Day or something, and you're supposed to write love on your arm because, you know, like the to write love on her arm thing. Okay. So you know how the other day I was telling you about that dinner party we were having and the disaster that it was becoming with the spaghetti? Yeah, it got worse. Okay, so I woke up in the morning because it was the morning time and that's normally when you wake up, and I went out into the kitchen. Okay, so at some point throughout the night, we made brownies, I guess. I guess we had brownies. I don't remember having brownies, but we had brownies. I woke up in the morning, there were brownies like smashed into the floor and like the carpet, like this rug thing that we had just bought. So it was like, it was disgusting. And then there was alcohol all over, like not in bottles and like not empty beer bottles even, like there weren't like 40s like no, like alcohol on the floor, like you could smell, like it smelled, my commons room smelled like nail polish remover. It was so gross. And then it was like there were shot glasses everywhere and there was pasta stuck to like the table and the floor and stuff. It was so gross. I didn't clean any of it because I had to go to Welcome Week stuff, and by the time I got home my roommates already cleaned it and I felt really bad because I was going to help. But, oh, and at some point during the night I went back to my room and I took my clothes off because I was going to bed, and so I was in underwear and a bandeau, and apparently my sweet mate came in and said something to me and I didn't know what she said. So I went out to find her, and there were a ton of people in my room, and I was just out there in underwear and a bandeau, and people were pushing me back into my room and telling me to go to bed. I don't remember that happening, but I guess it happened. Yesterday was my first day of classes. Oh, so that's about it for the dinner party. I don't think we're going to have any more of those anytime soon. Except, so I want to join this Christian club on campus called InterVarsity. It's non-denominational, and it's not intimidating. Oh, and it's Protestant. It's not, there's no Catholic shit in it at all. Like, Catholicism does not exist in this club. So, I have these two girls. I don't have these two girls. That sounded weird. These two girls, Michelle and Ashley Michelle, come to my room to talk to me about God and stuff and answer all my questions that I have. And they made me cookies, and it was really nice. So I made them brownies, and they said they were really good, and I felt really good about myself. Holly fucking homemaker right here. But yeah, and also, I know I'm like really anti-God. Not like anti-God, just like I always talk about how it doesn't make sense to me at all. But I was thinking about it, and the Big Bang Theory is just as incomprehensible as God. Like, if the universe is forever expanding, like, what does it expand into? Like, what is the space that we speak of? It just doesn't make sense. Kind of like how if God was there forever, even that big explosion had to have started from something, and energy and molecules and space and everything was just always, like, it just doesn't make, nothing makes sense to me. So I'm just kind of hanging out and seeing what I think. And look, I won these sunglasses. I will never wear them because I look like a bug. But I won them, which makes them really cool because anything that you win is always really cool. I also won a dorm makeover, which I didn't know I even entered a contest for that, but I guess liking the Facebook group meant you joined. Because this lady, Adobe, I volunteer with Live Out Loud, and she like runs all the Live Out Loud stuff. So she started this apartment decoration service thing, so I liked her on Facebook because I was being supportive, and now I win a makeover, so that's going to happen soon. Hold on. Yesterday was my first day of classes, and today is my second day of classes, but it's my first day of Critically Queer and Social 3. Want to see what I have in my backpack? Yeah, you do. I have a planner, so I can write my homework down so I don't forget it, because I will forget it. And I have these books. A lot of my friends have read Middlesex. I've never even heard of it, but... And then I have a notebook, and then I have combos and a Red Bull. I might be a boy. Maybe. I don't really know. But I hope my teacher lets me eat that in class, because I'm going to want it. It's going to, like, be teasing me all day. That's it. Oh, and there are some tampons in here, but I figured I shouldn't pull them out. That was actually boring to go through my bag, sorry. But want to see what I do have? I have this huge pen that I bought on my Florida trip in the at the airport in Slop, something with slope or something. I don't know. It's in Long Island. It was this really sketchy, really little airport that we went to go to nationals. So yeah, I wish I could remember what it was called. Alright, so the main point of this video. Yesterday I saw Easy A. The day before that I saw The Last Exorcism. And the day before that I saw The Kids Are Alright. The Kids Are Alright sucked, by the way. It wasn't, maybe it wasn't supposed to be funny. I was expecting it to be funny, and I went in and it wasn't funny. And the only funny thing about that movie was me commenting on it and everyone laughing and the people in front of me getting pissed. Wow, they were so mad at me. I didn't even care. Oh yeah, so I went to see The Last Exorcism, and whoa, wow, I'm a baby because everything about that movie scared the shit out of me. Like, I was actually terrified. Like, actually, like, scared. And yesterday I ended up asking Ashley Michelle from InterVarsity, the Christian club, all these questions about, like, demonic possessions and stuff, because I got scared because, like, what if that happens to me, you know? It was scary. Oh, and Ashley Michelle, P.S. for the record, before anyone gets mad at me and, like, calls me a sellout, so okay with gay people, doesn't even think it's a problem. I don't know. And we're talking about testimonials at some point, either today or tomorrow, I think, which is going to be weird and uncomfortable. And I'll probably just drink beforehand. JK, I don't drink. Oh, so it was just really fucking scary. Like, this whole time, and, hold on a second. Sorry. Okay, but, so, yeah, during the movie, The Last Exorcism, the dad is, like, out there with a gun, like, trying to shoot the bitch. Like, you've got a fucking sniper. You've got some bitch rolling around on the ground, like, where we at? Where we at? Like, what is this, Nam? Like, it was so intense, and, like, all the noise coming, and then, like, they were jumping out at you, and, like, all these noises, and then she said blowing job instead of blow job, which was weird. Yeah. Anyway, that really, truly frightened me, and I never want to see it again. And then on the way back, we were on the subway, and I saw this blind guy on the subway. Not that day, but like a few days before, and like I always wondered why subways aren't safer. Like, I don't understand. If you can get the subway to talk to you, if you can get signs saying when the next subway is going to be there that are fucking like dead on, why can you not have like gates that go up, and then when the subway gets there, it goes down? Like, I don't understand, because like people kill themselves. Like, you might get a drunk bitch that falls in there. You might get a blind guy that falls in there. Like, I might fall in there because I'm fucking dumb sometimes. Like, why can't we do that? I don't understand. Like, they're making them so fancy and high-tech, but really all they need is that little safety thing. Some bitch last year dropped her purse in there, went in to get it, and got hit by a train. Like, people are gonna do dumb things like that. And, I mean, in that book, the mysterious, or the curious incident of the dog at the nighttime or whatever, and then, I don't remember the name. That autistic kid with the rat. His rat went in the subway and he went in after it. Just like people, I mean, and that was an awful example, especially because they don't even live in America, but yeah, I don't know. That Subway thing really worked me out. I was so mad about it that day. And today it seems like just another day gone by. And then yesterday when we went to see Easy A, it was like a special screening or something, and they were like roped off sections for like certain people. And this bitch, dude, she walked up to the guy like at the line, and she was like, "Oh, I'm on the list," and she said her name, and he gave her like a real ticket because we had like these little A's. And then she goes, "Oh my," I wanted to punch her in the face. She's like, "Oh, is J-Lo coming to this one again?" And he was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh, she really made me want to work out because if she can have a kid and look like that." Like, shut the fuck up. You're a nobody. I don't know who you are. If you were really a somebody, if you were that big, if you're really like, people know who you are, like, you would have J-Lo's number and you would know if she were coming. Like, stop trying to make yourself seem cool to a fucking, like, movie theater security guard. Like, what are you doing? Like, fucking people are dumb, bro. That really made me mad. I have my period. Everything's pissing me off. I hate my life. I'm bleeding like a bitch. I really like my acting class. There's a boy in there named Chris Brown. Chris Brown! He's so adorable. I want to hug him. And, acting's really fun. Except I got really uncomfortable because he put us in these scenarios and you had to act however you would act like in real life. And my scenario was, I met this guy. I went to a party by myself. I drank wine in the corner by myself. I met this boy. We went back to my room, or he walked me back home. I invited him up to my apartment. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? We fucked. He had sex with me. The next day he asked for my number, and he never called me back. And it's a month later, and I'm at Central Park by myself again. I have no friends, apparently. I'm reading a magazine, and he sees me, and, like, what do we do? And, like, this boy was profusely apologizing to me for not calling me back, and, like crying. And I just kept laughing at him, like, not, like, really laughing at him, but I was making everything into a joke. He was like, "Oh, how have you been?" And I was like, "I've been well." And he's like, "Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while." And I was like, "Don't worry, it's only been 1 month, not 9. I don't have AIDS. You don't owe me any money. Like, it's cool." And I don't know, I was just being a dick because that's how I would act in real life. And people didn't understand that. They thought that I was just being an asshole, but I would do that to you in real life. If you deaded me, I would be embarrassed that you didn't call me back. I wouldn't be mad at you. I wouldn't call you out on it. I'd just be incredibly uncomfortable that you were talking to me, and I'd make everything into a joke. And I would laugh at you when you started crying. Especially if you were a boy. Because I don't like boys. So I really wouldn't give a fuck that you didn't call me back. Okay, but I'm gonna go because now I have to go to the park and meet some friends, and then I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to my classes for the day because my classes don't start until 2 o'clock today. Weird shit, right? 2 to 3:15, and then 3:30 to 4:45. Wow, I get out late today. Okay, well, I'm gonna go do all those things I said I was gonna do. Alright, bye.